What is going on, you guys? It is your boy Cyrus Obsidian here to bring you an updated deck profile. Now that the January 1st, 2024 ban list has taken effect, we wanted to make some changes. So we know Mathmech is completely dead, but that doesn't stop our Adagnister deck from being dead. So let me show you the profile that I'm working with, or that I've cooked up, what you can change out if you see that you don't want to play this way. The beauty of this deck is that it is so versatile that you can build it however you want. So let me show you the profile. So for the profile that we are working with, it is this profile here. You can definitely change out the hand traps as you see fit. But I thought that Nib, Ash, Effect Veiler, and Imperm are solid choices. And as you can see in my side, we do have Ghost Bells and Drolls. Drolls might switch out for Nib down the line, but I think this is pretty solid. So as you can see, we are playing the one Gachiri, the one Danmari that's still standard, 3 Kari, and we decided to keep the Mathmech, 2 Mathmech cards in. So subtraction in addition, since they are just free extenders and just free special summons, we decided to keep them in, since circular and playing Sigma does hurt if you have something in the extra monster zone, so it's just pretty useless at that point. And then we are still playing 1 Billion, 1 Bururu, the triple Achichi with 1 Doshin. And then we did decide to keep the Cyber Sage and the Signet Ritual, just because we are still wanting to set up a Firewall, just not the end board that we had been setting up. Then we are still playing 3 Ime Hughes, 1 Fighting Spirit, triple Signet Mining with triple Small World. So since pretty much we have every attribute in this deck, we can use Small World effectively to just bridge into what we need to. And then even then, in our sideboard, we are playing, kaiju-like monsters, so that way we can bridge into those, or even use those as bridges as necessary. We're still playing the 1 Columbine because our deck does suffer the hand traps. The 2 Islands with triple Imperm. And then in our extra, we are playing 1 Saddleworm, 1 Winged Pegasus, and 1 Light Dragon, just for the Ime reveals. And then we are playing 2 Dark Infants still, with the 1 Wicked, 1 Witch, the 1 Splash. We decided to put Update Jammer in the main this time, so that way going second we can just go update access code. We are playing Dark Templar, the 1 Heat Soul, the 1 Transcode with our access code, and then our 2 big boys, Dark Fluid and the Arrival Cybers. So the end goal is to end with Fireball grabbing Dark Fluid or Heat Soul with this build. So Heat Soul is pretty much to draw into the hand drops to kind of slow down our opponent, and then the Dark Fluid really just for those 4 monster ingates. And since we'll have the greater ability with the Sadworm and the Danmari, even though we don't have a link 6, Danmari is still there for follow-up. And then the Sadworm is just really good overall, since we have a link 4 or higher. But if you don't want to play into that, you can just obviously drop that. You can drop the Cyber Sage, Signet Ritual, and the Cyber Switch from your extra deck. You can play into the Terahertz, play another Splash Mage, and in the main you can just put in 2 Board Breakers, or if you wanted, you can drop the Sage Ritual and probably the Ocean. So you can play another hand traps like Roll. That's it for the main and the extra deck. Like I showed you, we are playing the Kaijus, the Jizutiru, the Lava Golem, and the Santa Claus. Lava Golem does hurt since these are normal summons, but if you have already opened up Island, then you're pretty set. And then with those Bills and Rolls, we do play the Duster and Cyclone with the triple Even match, just because I still think Even is going to be a great board breaker around this time in the meta. So that's the profile. Let's just jump into like a quick duel, so that way you can see what this deck can do. Alright, so here we are. We're going to jump into a duel against the AI. I like to go against the AI just to kind of test things out. And here's our starting hands. We open it with Sign Up Mining, Nib, I Meet You, Small World, and Baylor. If anything, we're just going to go with I Meet You first. We will reveal the Heat Soul, so that way we can get Achichi. And then pretty much Achichi normal summon is pretty much just solid, because this just gets you your full combo with the deck. And if we wanted, we could use Small World to do some like crazy bridge shenanigans. But with the hand that we have, I don't think it's really that necessary. But we'll see. We'll see how much we can push this cool little concoction. With Picari, we will start fighting. Since we already had the island, we already had the island evil. And then we'll go into the Cyber Switch route. And then we'll use fighting here. We'll revive the Picari. Go ahead and trigger it. We'll go ahead and I think we will banish fighting to grab those. Then go ahead and trigger Effective to special. Go ahead and use these two, and for the new kid, we'll go ahead and do Sign Out Ritual here. Going into Sage. Go ahead and trigger its effect. We'll banish the Infant's cost to grab Boolaroo. And we'll go ahead and Fusion Summon here and do Disable one. We'll go ahead and use Witch. And Picari. Fusion Summon. And then we'll go into a Synchro here for the wind. Go ahead and activate the Sage to grab Achichi back. Then we'll go into a standard line, go into that. So the one thing that just didn't grab us was our Doyon. So here's the cool thing. We can go ahead and Boolaroo. We can use Boolaroo to send a Picari. Go into link 1. We'll trigger here and we'll trigger here. We'll move it. We will always change its attribute to Divine. And special summon 3. So the only thing we don't have in the graveyard is our Xyz monster. So what we can do here, let's see, we do have a fire, we just don't have an earth. So pitch the Small World to search the ocean. We'll go ahead and activate the special. That's really crazy. So we can go into Heat Soul. Using these 3 right here. Go ahead and use Heat Soul here to draw 1. And then we'll go ahead and end on the Dark Fluid with 3 counters. And we pass. We'll go ahead and trigger Heat Soul. Prefer to trigger in the draw phase, but then it gives a draw phrase. So we get Patchwork. I say let's go through. Because against Branded, you want to hit Branded Fusion. Poly's fine. Go ahead and go Dark Fluid. Go ahead and Veiler. Go ahead and Dark Fluid again. And go Dark Fluid one more time. Go ahead and use Heat Soul. Now here's where things get really interesting. So we want to set up essentially our access code with Update Jammer. So in order for us to do that, guess what? We're just going to use the Sign It Mining. Get rid of that. We'll search out Subtraction. Normal summon the Achichi. We'll go Achichi to search out Doyon. Go ahead and use Subtraction here. We'll target Corvus. We'll go ahead and special summon into Update Jammer. And go ahead and update and all of them for access code. We'll go change one Update Jammer. Change it to access code, targeting Dark Fluid. And we'll just go to battle. Since he triggered Kratos, all we need to do is just swing over and swing over for game. So there you have it with just a test hand. I know like some of my plays may be a little weird, but that's essentially what the deck can do. Ending on Dark Fluid Heat Soul is still pretty solid. We may not have Singularity, and I may not have been able to give Dark Fluid 4 counters, but the deck is still really cool, really fun to play, and I definitely encourage it if you're still wanting to play the deck. And there you have it. I might bring the deck back into rotation, and I might play it. Who knows? The format is still undecided, but we definitely do know who's going to be sitting at top. And that is those that have the wanted engine or the sinful spoils engine. But if you like the content, like and subscribe. And again, remember to comment what you would like to see me play. The video I posted on New Year's has the 4 deck choices that I will be playing at our first locals of the year. So if you want, comment there or go to my Instagram page and check out the poll that I posted on my story. So with that, Duelist, we'll catch you in the next one. We'll pass it over to you.